You guys think Baron? I'm good with either one of those two. I'm actually good with any of them. The only one I wouldn't be good with is Kevin Owens because he already has a title. It just doesn't make any friggin' sense, but whatever. We told you guys we'd do 205 Live just because we wanted to make it as bold as we were real quick.
Which we're already over our time limit, but yeah, we'll throw it in anyway. What the fuck not?
How did we go over?
We're over 33 minutes, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Fuck it. Split it up into two parts.
205 Live.
Oh, 205 Live was fucking great.
Yeah.
Probably the best one I've ever seen. It didn't include Akira Tozawa, Jack Gallagher, or Austin Aries. You know, the guys we wanted to see, but hey. Fuck it.
It was another...
It was a shit show.
Shit show. First match was... Who was the first match? Who was sitting here with me?
It was...
TJP and Neville closed the show.
Yeah, they closed the show.
They had Mustafa Ali against...
Some jobber.
Some jobber.
For Drew Gulak. Oh! First match was Cedric Alexander versus Noam Dar.
Yes, there we go. I'm getting with the Alicia Fox storyline and ridiculous.
Yeah, it's basically like Cedric Alexander, man, came from Ring of Honor.
He's really talented in the ring.
Great worker. Noam Dar.
Very good in the ring.
Another.
And he's actually not that bad on the mic.
No, Noam Dar is great, but
the storyline
sucks. In a storyline. And it like...
Where they're fighting over Alicia Fox.
Out of all women, Alicia Fox.
Not even a good one.
Don't get me wrong, Alicia's not an ugly girl.
No, she's not.
But she's already played the crazy psycho girl role and all that stuff. And she's been irrelevant for how long now? So why in the hell do I care that these two are arguing over her?
Not even a girl like Sasha Banks.
Right, if it was Sasha or somebody...
It makes so much sense.
At least it's somebody who's relevant.
Although I kind of feel bad what they're doing to Sasha at this point.
Yeah, well...
Well, they're doing that just to get freaking views on 205.
Yeah, and you know what? Sasha, from what I'm reading, is due for a rivalry with Bayley coming up.
It's overdue.
It's way overdue.
I wanted that at Mania
Plus,
this year.
I'm definitely in with Sasha going back to being a heel.
Yeah.
She's, in my opinion, she's way better as a heel than she is as a face.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely in with that. But yeah, it was just more of them wasting our time with this dumbass rivalry that was already over once, and now somehow kickstarted again.
Yeah.
Don't know really how we got here again, because it had ended once, and now we're back here.
Yet again.
Cedric got the win, and nobody cared.
Moving on to the second match of the night.
Mustafa
Ali versus a jobber.
Yeah,
I always love seeing Mustafa Ali. His finish was fucking great. And then Drew Gulak came out with his no-fly zone sign, and
Mustafa jumped on him.
Yeah, that was it. And then we go into a 45-minute match between TJP and Neville.
TJP's promo was first.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it was about a half-hour match.
His promo was first. And
his promo was first, and then we go into the match. Which wasn't a bad match all in all.
No. In fact, TJP actually impressed me in the match.
Yeah.
Definitely showed he could hang with Neville in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, Neville didn't have to slow down or anything for TJP to keep up. It was a good match. But none of us were buying going into this title match that TJP had a shot in hell of winning. You know, Neville just got done beating Austin Aries 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah.
And Austin Aries has beaten TJP like 4 times now. So how are we supposed to believe that TJP had any chance in the world? So Neville gets the win, locks in the Rings of Saturn. After they did a pretty cool little roll around where TJP was trying to get a submission, Neville reversed, went for the rings. TJP reversed for a pin, and then Neville reversed again. Ends the night with Neville holding up the title, still king of the cruiserweights. Where does Neville go from here?
I don't even know.
Who's left?
The only one I can think of, there's only 2 I can think of off the top of my head, as of right now. It's Tozawa and Kendrick. That's all I can think of.
He's beaten Kendrick, though. Kendrick got his shot, and he lost. Neville has literally beaten anybody who is relevant on 205 Live except for Akira Tozawa.
Has he beaten Cedric?
Yeah,
Okay.
he beat Cedric. He beat Mustafa Ali.
He beat Rich Swann.
He beat Rich Swann.
He beat Rich Swann to win the title.
He beat Jack Gallagher.
He beat him in a rematch too.
Yeah.
He beat Jack Gallagher. He beat Austin Aries.
Several times.
What's left?
He went pretty much through the entire division with the exception of
The only-
of Drew Gulak and Akira Tozawa.
The only thing I can think of that they're going to do now
And Mustafa Ali.
is keep the rivalry going between TJP and fucking Neville for as long as they can until they feel someone's that
Honestly-
is believable to hang in the ring with Neville.
I mean, if you look at it, they're in slow booking mode.
They really are.
I mean, look at it. Some of the builds to some of the other shows that are like besides like the main title, like the mid card title. It's so slow with some of it. It's just like it looks like they're running out of ideas.
I mean, until you told me. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. Until you told me that Aries was supposed to take a break,
He is taking a break.
I honestly was sitting here going, what did they just do to themselves? Like 205 Live, in my opinion, would have gotten an instant ratings boost if you put the title on Aries. Because that's what the fans have been waiting to see. Now Austin loses, and now not only did he lose, but he's going away for a while. They're saying it's an injury, he needs time to heal up. Who knows what it really is?
They're saying like he's probably going to go heel.
He could just be sick to death of what they're doing to him right now. And who knows what it is, but 205 Live just lost their biggest star. And we sat here the one night and I showed him as different people came out and the crowd didn't react at all. The only people who got reactions on the show were Gallagher, Neville, Aries. And Aries' reaction was 1,000 times bigger than the other two I just mentioned.
Tozawa got a reaction too.
Tozawa gets the ha. Everybody joins in with
Yeah.
that. But, like, where do you go from here now? What do you do? You're just going to keep building up the Neville's unbeatable at cruiserweight? Unless they have some hidden cruiserweight gem that we all don't know about. Somebody that they're going to just have show up out of nowhere and burst on the scene while Neville continues to dominate and build up the unknown versus Neville or something like that. Where the hell do you go from here? What's left?
He cleared out the entire division.
With the exception of less than a handful.
I mean, at this point, they've almost got to do like an X Division thing. Let Neville fucking cash in his title for a real title shot or something. That way you can at least get some fresh matches going on for the title. Because at this point, you have made Neville look like Brock Lesnar of the cruiserweights.
He basically is Brock Lesnar of the cruiserweights.
And I don't buy that Neville is only 205 pounds.
I don't buy it either.
No, he's got to be like 250.
He's huge.
Yeah, he might not be tall, but that dude is a fucking rock. Like, muscle weighs more than fat, folks, okay? Neville's probably in the 230s, 240s, easy. I don't buy that Austin Aries is under 205 either. But, whatever. I just don't
Didn't
get...
Austin Aries win the TNA heavyweight title?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he did it with the X Division gimmick, though.
Yeah.
Hogan gave him the option to cash in his X Division title, Hogan gave him the option to do it, and Austin Aries said he would do it only if it became a normal thing. The next guy who won the title at the same time next year got the opportunity to cash in and challenge for the world title. A gimmick that actually worked for a while. It led to some really cool matchups. It's how we got Aries against Bobby Roode. It's how we got Chris Sabin against Bully Ray. It's actually how they were able to showcase some of the smaller guys getting their dream matches and getting some pretty cool matches out of it. So who knows? Maybe we'll get that one day. I don't think so, though, because I'm sorry to say it like this. We have been here before. This is not the first time we've had a cruiserweight division, or a light heavyweight division, or a lightweight division, or whatever the hell you want to call it, on WWE. And it's failed. every single time. Why? Because Vince doesn't give a shit about them. He's not going to invest tons of resources and time into it because he probably doesn't really believe in it.
Well,
So real quick,
205 is just a waste.
So real quick, for me, this is how we'll end the night. Give me your top 3 ways to save 205 Live.
3 for each of us.
Yeah.
3 ways to save 205 Live.
Give them like unique match types, like at least for like the title.
Okay, that's one.
Like for the title, but like more interesting rivalries in it besides, you know, same old shit. Because with Raw, like you hit like only showing 4 like Gallagher, like TJP, Neville, Austin Aries, and those were, and like I really believe some people who are seeing that believe that's all we're gonna see on 205, and that's why they're tuning out. And like with them bringing Sasha, I think that's just how to get more views.
Okay.
But like I think to save the cruiserweights, just have like the cruiserweights go out of their weight divisions, to have them start facing different people. Like have like if Aries was still there.
That was 2 ideas, by the way.
Yeah. Like have like Aries like face somebody else like from like out of the division. Have them face like Rollins or Joe or somebody. They could have awesome matches.
Okay. And what would be your 3rd idea?
Just make the title feel important.
Okay.
Make it feel like prestigious.
Number 1 for me, extend it to at least 2 hours. It gives you enough time to showcase,
To build more than 2 storylines at a time.
to hold more than 2 storylines at a time, and 2, showcase more of the guys on the actual show rather than just the same people we see every week.
Okay.
Number 2, definitely, without a shadow of a fucking doubt, switch it the fuck up. Like, instead of having a one-on-one number 1 contenders match, have like a cruiserweight battle royal, or like have like a fucking like ladder match on 205, or like have like
An elimination.
an elimination match. Like, have something different outside of the obvious that make people want to tune in. They're cruiserweights. We know they can fly, which would be perfect for a ladder match. Please, Mustafa Ali doing the fucking like backflip thing off of fucking, that'd be awesome. Fucking having the guys showcase what they're supposed to. Aerial tactics, technical wrestling. Showcase it all in one.
That's 2.
Number 3, you need... I'm going to split this up into, like, 2 things here.
No, 1 thing.
Or one, okay.
Number
one thing.
3, let's go.
Number 3, definitely you need more, like, power in the division. Some of these guys are not over. Their characters suck. Rich Swann, I hate the gimmick. Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar fighting over someone that's been irrelevant for years. Hate it.
So better writing, basically.
A lot better writing. Fucking Brian Kendrick. I need you to let me beat you. Really? You're Brian fucking Kendrick.
Well, Brian Kendrick also once rap battled John Cena.
And ran to the ring fucking streaking.
So, but not...
But still. And then I agree with they need to fucking stop making Neville look like the Incredible Hulk of the cruiserweights. And they need to stop making TJP look like this indomitable savior of the cruiserweight division, because I'm already bored of it. It's been done.
Okay.
Better writing.
My turn?
Yes, your turn.
Okay. Number 1. Talent. Talent, man. And you got it. It's already on your roster. You're just not sending it over to 205 Live because you're greedy and want to keep it all on the main rosters. But Ciampa and Gargano should both head over to 205 when it's time.
They start off.
Hideo Itami should be on 205.
Definitely.
Okay? Kalisto should have been on 205 by now.
So should Sin Cara.
Sin Cara should have, like, this should have been the opportunity to send all these guys that you never really knew what to do with over to a new area and let them do what they do. You have the talent, you're just not sending it to them. You're not bothering to give them a chance anywhere. Let the talent do what it does. Send it over there and create some unique matchups with it. Number 2, I'll expand on what both of you said, and I'll turn it into one huge fucking topic. The overall booking of the show. From writing to matchmaking, all of it. How the fuck, like, seriously, I don't give a shit that they're arguing about Alicia Fox. No, I don't care. And, you know, the fact that you've got these guys who are legit high flyers and athletic and incredibly, you know, creative with their offenses, and you have not done anything to capitalize off that, like, oh, I don't know, a TLC match? Could you imagine a TLC match with these guys? You know?
You're about to run out of the room.
I'm just, get creative with it. And lastly, get rid of the purple.
That is it. Peace, homies.